Okay, so this is going to be a quick video on how to draw Little Sebastian. Little Sebastian is our default first 3D print here. It's a nice little quick print. It prints in, probably 10-20 minutes. Really simple, doesn't use a lot of plastic, and it teaches some good 3D printing concepts. So we're going to go ahead, we're using Autodesk Inventor here. We're going to create a standard IPT, just a regular old part file. And here you can see a little preview of what Little Sebastian looks like. It doesn't matter if the square side's on this side or the curved side's on this side. As long as you got the general gist of things here, that's really what we're looking for here. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to start with a 2D sketch right here. We're going to create a square. I almost said rectangle, but it's a square. And our square is going to be 0.375 by 0.375. We're going to go ahead and extrude that out. Our goal is going to be to extrude that to 3/8 of an inch again. Again, 3/8 decimal equivalent is 0.375. Got to get that sort of stuff in your head in the world of technology. We're going to grab that top surface, or quite frankly, whatever surface. This is a cube, so all will work. We're going to toss a circle on this. That circle, we're going to use the tangent tool located right here. We're going to use that to make all those edges come together beautifully. Wow, that is a thing of beauty. Click Finish Sketch. Go ahead, come back to Extrude, grab that top surface. We're going to toss it at 0.125, an eighth of an inch. Again, got to get your decimal equivalents down. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Little Sebastian's got a head. Now we're going to put some arms on this thing. So we're going to go ahead, grab our rectangle tool, either this corner or this corner, either will work. Or pull that down. We're going to be coming out 1/4 of an inch right here. So 0.25 and 0.125. Wow, nice. You ever seen something so Little Sebastian shaped? Okay, so that's going to be extruded out 1/8 of an inch. And that's looking perfect just right there. Got one arm. Now for that second arm. On this side, we are going to toss another rectangle coming out just like that. 0.25 and 1/8 of an inch tall yet again. Click Finish Sketch. We're going to extrude that out. Not in, but out. Okay, we're going to actually be creating material, not cutting material. Just a little extrusion warm up there. And we'll go ahead and click OK with that. Now, as you saw on Little Sebastian previously, my demo one over here, it's got kind of a curved arm on one side. So how are we going to do that? It's simple. We're going to do that with the fillet tool. And the reason we're doing this is because 3D printers really enjoy printing curved surfaces. Curved surface is something that in the real world is very hard to create precisely. But in 3D printing, one of the huge benefits is it doesn't matter. That curve is not hard for the computer to figure out. So we're going to do it because, one, we can, makes it look prettier. It's actually less plastic, believe it or not, and because it makes the printer much happier when it comes time to print this thing out. It's also reducing something called a stress concentrate, which is a whole nother engineering world. Basically, we're spreading out any load that might be on this. A lot of reasons to do it. But we've got that in. The big reason we're doing it is so it eliminates the support material the 3D printer has to create. So, now, we've got Little Sebastian all drawn up. Everything's perfect. I've never seen one of these come out so well. Just kidding, I have like 3 or 4 completely identical ones right there. But now it's time to send it to the 3D printer. We're going to go up here to File, Export, Export as a CAD format. We're going to make an STL. Give it a name right now. You can see I've been working on some Little Sebastians today. And I still can't figure out how to spell it correctly. I'm not going to hold that against myself, though. An underscore for Mr. Felbo. And some 7s, because why not? Now, before we go ahead and click Save on that, this is a really important step. We need to click Options right here. And when we click Options, your computer is going to default to using the BREP settings. Now what that's going to do is it's going to turn all of our wonderful curves into like polygon shapes, like when Minecraft breaks, right? It goes all polygon mode. Same thing. We don't want those triangles, we want nice, smooth, beautiful circles. So we got to be selecting high resolution here, not BREP. Okay? Millimeters is default on anything that exports as an STL, which works really nice because everything comes out the right size. So we are all set to go, but just make sure you check on this on your own computer, because the computers around here don't really default to being in high, they default to being in BREP. Once we got that, we can save this, and you are all set. Next thing you're going to want to do is work on finding this Dremel Digilab 3D slicer, and you actually can get a chance to set this piece up in here. That's going to be a whole separate video. This is just a little preview of what it looks like. You can see here, curves, doesn't need any support. 90-degree corners, gonna need a lot of support. So that's it. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.